Hello everyone, Gary Love here from GaryLove.com as well as CM Tuts, and in this video we're going to be making our first ever Windows 7 wallpaper. So the wallpaper is going to be very basic. In fact, it's going to look just like this. So other than that, let's get started. You can do this all in Photoshop. However, I'm going to be using Pixelmator for a little bit of the time just because I like how the colors come up in Pixelmator. So set the width and height to the dimensions of your screen because this will be a wallpaper, and let's get started. Okay. Now get a nice blue like this right here. The hex code for this blue is 008FFF. I'll put that in the description, by the way, as well. I'm going to put all the colors and fonts in the description, as well as a link to where you can get the brushes and fonts. So get your paint bucket tool by hitting G on your keyboard and just fill that in like so. And then create a new layer. Hit X on your keyboard to switch to your background color. And again, this color will be in the description, so go check that out. Kind of like a mint green. And go to your brushes and get a brush that has a diameter of 1000, the hardness of 0, spacing of 1, scatter of 0, flow of 100, size, stroke, opacity, hue, saturation, and lightness all of 0. Put that wherever you want it on your page. I'm going to put mine right there. That looks about good. So maybe I'll move it over a tad bit like so. And now, because we're going to be using this size of brush later, just set your brush size right now to a 365. Now you can exit out of your brushes. Make a new layer. Get your marquee tool. And just draw out a nice size square like so. Make sure this is nice and thin, however. We do want this to be thin. Alright, that looks only one pixel thinner. That's about good right there. Now go back to your brush tool and get a nice white for this. Fill that in like so. Hit Apple D or Control D to deselect. And go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, and bring this blur to about a 40. Now hit Command J or Control J to duplicate the layer. And make a new layer. Get that marquee tool out again and do the same thing, just a little bit thinner this time. Okay. Go back to your paintbrush tool and we're going to do the same thing. Okay. Hit Apple D to deselect or Control D and go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. Bring this blur right here up to about a 20, 21, whatever you guys like more. We're just going to drag that up a little bit, and there you go. Alright, actually we're going to drag all three of these down a tad bit right there. Alright, so now that we've done that, we're actually done with Pixelmator, for those of you guys who were using Pixelmator. So we're going to save as Windows 7 wallpaper. We're going to save as to our desktop. We're going to save as a PSD or a Photoshop document. So now quit that, hit don't save, and just open that up with Photoshop. For those of you guys who already are in Photoshop, no need to worry about this. Just continue to watch. and go to your text tool. Now, the font that I'm using is actually in the description, but it is called Lucida Grand or Grande. Click, and the font size is a 400 that I'm using. Kind of big, I realize that, but whatever. We're gonna make the color of this a white. Gonna move it right there. And this is actually what we're going to do. This I really, really like. I think this effect is really, really cool. If you guys notice in this one, I kind of have this little effect going on there. Kind of looks like smoke behind it. Oops. Well, I was messing around with this again, and I came up with this really, really cool effect. I think you guys are going to like this. You can do this with any color you want. This is going to add a little bit of a different kind of a color to it. But just go along with this for now. Click. What we're going to do is you can try going to overlay. I mean, just mess around with these. You got overlay, which doesn't really do anything. There's darken, no. Multiply, not really. You see, I mean, you can get so many cool effects with these things. That's why I love these, the blending options. They look really, really cool. And I think you can get a lot of awesome effects. But the one that I want to show you guys was difference. And that's what it does. Tell me that's not cool. Personally, I think that is really, really cool. If you guys don't like black, that's cool too. If you guys like blue, I think that's really cool. If you guys want to do black but you don't want to have it that strong, you can always bring down the opacity to like something like that. And actually, if you bring it down to about a 30, maybe a 20, you actually get the same effect that I had gotten with this, like so. So, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. My name is Garrett Love. If you enjoy my content, please subscribe to CM Tuts and check out my website, GarrettLove.com. All my tutorials are actually broadcast live over at GarrettLove.com, and then are always on GarrettLove.com. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye-bye.